play this so you all can see what I'm doing. Yeah, hold on. I forgot to add the music. Hold on, let me add some music to this. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's add some music. There you go. Enjoy. It's about a minute long, so I'll go ahead and play this for you. Alright, so that is what I'm working on. That's what I got done so far from the original animation. As you can see, if you go back to the animation, I changed a lot of stuff in it. I added when she jumps over the fence. I put this in this little scene right here where she looks up and grins. Then she runs, and I actually changed the way she goes up the wall here. How she whistles over to the guard. He turns around. This all basically stay the same right here. She goes and takes the guard out. There's a scene missing right here. I want to add it. I want to add it when I get a chance to. This is the new part right here. You're gonna see her. Hold on, I'm gonna go back here. You're gonna see her right there standing, looking down at him, and she's gonna turn around, and you're gonna see him standing right there. This stuff is all new. This is the stuff I've worked on like the last couple of weeks. Cause like I said, I'm redoing the whole Archive Infinity, the whole thing. You can check. You can see that the colors are different. I'm using the loot effect inside of iClone, and it seems to be giving me a really good look. I'm using the particle effects to give it the atmosphere, and you can really see when you get to this next scene right here. You can see it has a really nice atmosphere. You see all the fog and stuff going on in the background, and then she's in the background right here, and she's going to jump up on top of here, and then she's going to jump down right there, and then let's see when she stands up. And she runs, and bam, attacks him, flips him over, and that's it. So it's looking nice. It's looking nice. This is all rendered out in MP4. When I finish all the scenes, I'm gonna go back and render everything out in high definition. I guess it'd be like TG something. I forgot what Ben told me, but. Couple other things you'll see is the big difference is the aspect ratio that I'm doing this in, and this once again this comes from a tip from Benjamin Tuttle, and let me see if I can cut this down a little bit. I don't want to be too low, but just low enough where you can barely hear it. Yeah, so the aspect ratio, which is basically how the dimensions you see within the actual viewport, whatever. But as you can see, it's a really nice sort of. I mean, it gives it a nice filmy look, you know, because you get the angle of view is wider, and wider and narrow, but it's nice. I mean, especially when you got, especially this look right here. How this thing is looking right here, it looks really good. And especially when she jumps up here. You get, I mean, one thing I didn't have in the last one is this nice view of the building in the background, which is clouded by fog, because it's like a foggy day, foggy night, we're going to call it. And you got the actual wall that she's actually getting ready to jump on. So all this stuff was in mind with people who give me a lot of input on what they would like to see when I redid this. And if you think I should add something to this, just let me know. You know, I will do it. The way I did the film filtering and the actual like this grayish bluish feel of nighttime on the scene, I got that from I did that myself. I said I want to make this like it's night because she's supposed to be infiltrating at night. So I went ahead and made that a little darker, a little not darker, but a little bit bluer. Yeah, that looks nice. Global illumination, there, all that stuff going on. This scene really looks nice. I really like this part right here because of the fog. The fog effect is really selling this shot. And then you got this light back here that's real shiny coming through. Then he stops. I know the depth of field is, I don't know what happened. The depth of field is kind of screwed up in this. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't put on like high quality depth of field. That's why I'm getting this thing. Or it's probably the fact that I have to change the angle of the depth of field to actually get a better effect. But this part right here, when you see her coming and then it switches this camera angle, she's looking down there. And you got the fog flying across her. That looks really cool. That looks really nice. Then she jumps up, comes down, and attacks him. Now, this is off from the original. I mean, this part right here, I didn't really, well, I did kind of change it when she jumps up and jumps down. Because in the original one, she just flips across here, and then after the scene after that, you know, when she lands, the camera is behind her. All you see is her feet and her legs. So, but this looks real good. I mean, this is a real nice shot. And like I said, the aspect ratio of how wide the shot is, you get more in it, gives you a real good sense of depth and area, and I like that. I mean, that's the whole thing. So I was really going for something really nice, really filmy when I decided to redo this whole thing. So enough said about that. But yeah, when the rest of it gets released, you will see something really cool. As for the rest of the parts of the film, like I got a whole bunch of this film. If this works, it should work. And we'll get to iClone in a minute, or after I finish doing this. Showing you all some of the scenes that are already done and ready to go. They have to be re-rendered because I do believe the aspect ratio I got it in. Let's see which one is this I'm working on here. Yeah, so this is the. So this is the. Oops. Where the sound for this at? God damn it, this thing still sounding. Take this off. It's loud as hell too. I'm gonna put it back up to where it was. I think that's where it was. How do I cut the sound off of this thing? Oh well. So let's go ahead and just play this scene right here. I mean, this is another scene that's in Archive Infinity, but I have to go back and re-render it to make the aspect ratio match what I just got through doing. I thought I did, but I remember that these renders were just renders I made to see how everything goes together. So these are like fast renders, but
hell does that fake ass Darth Vader know?
You are correct as always, sir. Lord Ike does not understand your brilliant.
I run this shit. This is my ship, fake ass Sith Lord.
Sir,
What else is new?
the upper deck has reported gunfire.
I got the Sith Lord threatening.
This is loud as hell. let me cut this crap down. There we go. That should work.
Me, and I got sleepy ass guards and anybody run around in here. After we find this bastard, I'm retiring everybody off this floor and make space great again. What the hell? Oh, this day is just getting better and better and better. Who the hell is in this elevator? Because they got latrine duty for a whole year. I thought it was restricted. Off limits means, oh shit.
Hey, Gordo, long time no see.
You! What the fuck?
Just stay put, Gordo. Now, where were we?
Oh, fuck you, bitch. Fucked around, kicked me in my shit. I'ma get your ass. I'ma get your ass.
Oh, Gordo, still mad about that arm thing, I see.
When I find out you still breathing, your ass is grass. Promise you that.
To him? Are you serious? Well, he's the number one of all the people in here I would bump anyway.
Just wait. I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch.
Anyway, Gordo, I need your eye.
Over my dead body, bitch.
Have it your way then.
Okay, so that's that whole scene right there.
Hey to know.
You are correct as always, sir.
That's that whole scene right there. There's some parts missing. Matter of fact, let me show what parts are missing. So, alright, so, like right after this part, there's supposed to be a cut scene between this part and this part of where you see Stella inside of the elevator coming down. And he hears the chime saying elevator in use after he told everybody that nobody's supposed to be on this elevator. Why? Who's on it? Blah, blah, this, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, this. You know, then he gets angry. And then he's up here like clowning about people using this elevator. And then it's supposed to be another cut scene between this, and this, where Stella's in the elevator getting her guns and stuff ready, getting ready to come out. And then we get to here. And then Stella is finally coming out the elevator. So it's missing a couple of cutscenes here, but that's gonna be taken care of soon. And I think this scene is well over a minute and a half long. Plus the cutscene. It's gonna be like a cutscene right here where we go back in time to where Indigo and another character I have called Indigo, and them go back in time and actually do a cutscene right there where they actually rescue Stella from this place that she was locked up in because they were fixing her body or something like that, and they used the archive police. It's a lot more stuff, but and that scene, that next scene, I mean, I think you all have seen that scene already before. The other scene I have got done so far. I think it's this one. I'm not gonna say nothing on there. Yeah, it's this scene right here. I still have the stuff. I can actually play this. This is the actual first part of the movie where it goes to them kidnapping this scientist here. It's supposed to be raining. I don't know why it's not raining. And then here come the kidnappers. There she goes, walking across there. There he goes, walking down the steps. Man, it took me a long time to do them steps too. Them steps took a long time to do. And there she is saluting them. They salute back. I got a fixed expression. And here she is looking at them. Then their buddy comes. I think it was a scene that was missing out of there too. Then she tells her to go get him. Then she jumps across. She lands. And I think that's it for that. No, she says something else to her, and that's when she picks up the communique and they're talking to the guy who's in charge. And there's yeah, there's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff missing from this scene. I have most of it done. I just ain't went back and did the edits and stuff and put the stuff in there. But so all this stuff right here that you're looking at is all the mock-up. scenes. These are scenes that I render out and I mock up and everything for when I get ready to do final renders. Like the special, like this scene has special effects in it. This communique that she has, that's gonna have something on it. It's gonna be like transparent, but I got that little box there. It's like a little box I put there, and I put a look at node on her head to make it look at this little scene here, because the only way I can get her head to look at that position was to actually make a little ball and put the ball in the center and make her look at the ball, and take the ball and animate the ball to where it looks like she's looking at the screen. It was hard because like the motion itself kept on idling and her head would move and it looked like she wasn't looking at it. So I had to lock her head and then lock her hand to that object so it could stay there. And when I moved I had two objects, one that locked the hand here and one that locks her head. So I could move the one because it's a constraint and move it around so she can be looking like she's looking at this thing. But that's gonna have, I'm in After Effects right now finishing this part up, and then I'm going to re-render it out. But yeah, see, that idol was really messing me up with her head and stuff. Like she wasn't even looking at it until I did those fixes. So these two are supposed to be talking, and while they're talking, the sniper chick right here is going to take out this person, because this person is a robot. That's a robot in human disguise, and it's a very dangerous robot. It's like a military grade defense weapon, and this guy right here brought her along just in case somebody tries to kidnap him. And thing is, these guys are getting ready to kidnap him. So a conversation's going on here. I'll talk about the conversation later between him and this thing, because he knows this is a robot. He knows because he helped work on her, and he knows that this is an android or battle android because of her eyes. Her eyes, you can't see her eyes, but her eyes, it's another cut when I do a cut when he talks about her eyes, that her eyes are like sub-mechanical. It's got like these little things in her eye, like these little like mechanical parts in her eye, and you can see it. You know, he's like, "Oh, I worked on your eyes," you know, and she's like, "Oh, thank you." Blah, blah, blah. So that's how that conversation goes. It's just a little small talk until she gets shot by. Oops, didn't mean to do that. By this sniper chick right here. Where is she at? Yeah, she's gonna shoot her, take her out, because they already know who's gonna beat her. They already know that's a dangerous robot. They gotta take it out. Yeah, so that's it for this part right here. So that part's done. And I said I got enough stuff done to where, you know, what I do is I will work on a part. Then after I work on a part and get about a minute or a minute and a half animation, I will just stop working on that part for the time being, because I'm working on a 30-minute animation, and I'm working on different parts. All right, this part right here, like I said, this is the part right before she jumps above the fence. Okay, and I do believe, I need to go over here. So I got my, this is how I got my thing set up, my window set up. I made a custom window, my custom standard window, where usually everything would be to the left. I put everything on the right. I got my project setting, my content, my visual, my scene, and my modify panel all in this order. And if I ever need the mini viewport, it's there. Usually I take my mini viewport and just put it off to my second window over here, to my second screen. Nobody can see it but me. Excuse me. Where you at, dog? Oh, there she is. And one thing I learned when coming from, now I didn't know this from coming from iClone 6 to 7, is that this scene was made in 6. All right. And the character, this is the actual new character. I've been trying to find this little scene here where she's running across because I know I redid it. I just didn't know where it was. So I finally found it, and I found out that I did this all in iClone 6. See, I'm in 7. but it still has the settings from iClone 6. And like I said, I did change the aspect ratio to 2.67. Press enter, and it should have a border going across here and it don't, and that's because everything is stuck to vertical. So when I switch this to horizontal, and then I switch this one to horizontal, there it is. But now I need to adjust the camera because her face gets cut off. But I'm gonna try something. Let me try to switch. Oops, switch right there. Let me try something real quick here. Okay. Okay, so I don't have no camera to switch from, so I just got camera 7 and 8. Let me check out 8. Okay, yeah, so I'm supposed to, like, while she's running, she's gonna run, and that's gonna be a scene I cut in, but I'm gonna render these separate. So when she's running right here, she's running right here, and then when she gets to about right here where she's facing the fence, I'm gonna end that scene right there, and then come back and add this camera angle and render both of these out separately. So this would be the scene right before she gets up to the fence and jump over it, and this would be the scene as she runs from behind the rock. It runs towards the fence, and you do see a glimpse of the fence in the background there. So that's, as you can see, the aspect ratio. You can see the post. So now you can see what I intend to do with this scene. And one thing I have to do with this scene is fix the camera. So with this scene, I don't have to, because, like I said, I did this when I did this scene originally in iClone 6. All right, then I brought this scene over to iClone 7, and I worked on it a little bit. I may have to change the size of what I'm doing, but I brought this over to iClone 7 and made the new version. This is the new version of Stella right here with this suit and everything on. So I said this is her new version right here. The guns and all that stuff. This is her newest version I made of, the latest version I made of her, because I'm always updating her suit based on the generation of DAS characters that come out. So this is a long stretch from the original. But as you can see, I still have to go back and fix some of her posing posture here, because it's like the way her back right here looks funny. I gotta fix that. I gotta fix her pole posture right here. So that's on my to-do list. So I'm really just showing y'all what I'm about to do before I do it. You know, so this will help anybody else who's making films. I'm trying to make something that nobody else can make, basically. And what I do is I actually sit back and I will watch my film, whatever I got done. I will watch that for maybe 15-20 minutes, looking at things that people will notice, you know. So let me see. So I gotta fix this. Let's go to the other camera. This is camera 8 right here. I'm gonna check its aspect ratio. So I'm gonna change this to 2.67. All right, and then I'm gonna switch this to horizontal and switch this to horizontal. There, so I just gotta adjust the camera for this right here too. Well, that looks okay. Yeah, that looks okay. I think I will keep that, because the shot's gonna start about right here. And the reason why, because I wanted the fog and stuff effects to kick in. Yeah, I want the fog and everything to kick in, but I do need depth of field. I don't think I have depth of field activated on this, so let's activate the depth of field on here. And I'm gonna pick a target. The target's gonna be this fence. So as she runs up, okay, when the animation starts, all right. So I can pick another activate, pick a target, and I'm going to hit this fence again. Let's see if it cuts out again. Okay, there's an issue with this camera. So I got the camera 8 right here. I go for the scene, the camera. I'm gonna put this camera over here. The camera is parented to her head, so wherever her head moves, that's where the camera's gonna look at. So let's go over here and look at the camera. And I want to come over here and just hit the depth of field lens and transform. So I want to know what's going on with this camera. And it looks like the depth of field has some crazy wacky animation on it. It's probably leftover stuff from when I was working on this Nikon 6. So I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to come over here, I'm going to delete this too. That's a depth of field. It's going to delete that. So there should be no depth of field on this camera. This is depth of field here too. So I'm gonna delete that out too. So there's no depth of field on this camera. It shouldn't be. It looks like it is because I can see it's kind of blurry there. Well, I think it's activated. It's activated. So we're just going to pick a target. I'm gonna pick this. All right. Then we'll pull it up some more. Then she actually starts running, and that looks pretty good. I want to hit this right here. All right, cool. And yeah, that's what I wanted because, all right, right when she gets here, it's gonna cut. The scene's gonna cut again. I want to show you where it's gonna cut at. Pull this back up. Yeah, hold up. All right, here we go. So the scene is gonna cut. The scene's gonna cut right here as she's running. She's gonna flip. So if you haven't noticed, that's the part of the film. Like what we're working on here is what happens before she jumps over that fence. So yeah, reduce this and go back to let's finish this off. So a couple of things gotta happen to this animation. Let's go to preview. Okay, so this is what she looks like with no one behind her. I know, and the reason why she looks like this is because I have to give the hair, the hair dynamics, the fog, and all the other stuff, the particles and stuff, give that stuff time to generate. So I want to make sure that she's and then she runs off. See, there she go. And she runs off. All right. So what I'm going to do here is this is I need to put the preview camera, and I'm just messing with the preview camera to get it. Oh, there. So what I want to do is I want to recalculate the dynamics on our hair. So we're going to cut this on. Then I'm going to go over here to content. Then I'm going to come over here to no. I need to go to scene. I'm going to grab her hair. Alright, I got her hair grabbed, and I want to go into the modify panel, and then I'm going to go over here and do some things. I want her hair. Actually, I want to go to the weight maps, and I want to select her hair. I want to select the tail. Now you see when I hit the tail, you see the settings change. So I go back to the front hair, see the settings change right here. So if you want a particular piece of the hair to act a different way, what you would do is you would come into the weight map. Some people just come down here and just click a button, and then I found out it's like you have to come here and actually choose the front hair to act different from the back tail. So for the tail, I think I will go with this the sporty right here, and I want to adjust the wind to strong and breeze. I just got it on strong, leaving the hair like that, the ponytail, and that should be it. I could do the front hair too, set the front hair to just straight and make the wind strong on the front of the hair. If there's any type of and it seems like there is some soft cloth stuff going on with the front hair, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and cut this off. Physics. So let's go into the character and let's set her physics. Let's mess with the physics, her collisions inside the body. So we're gonna go over here, collision shapes, and this will tell us what we got going on. I know I did her collisions for her body, modifying some of this stuff. I don't know if some of the stuff gonna work correctly because she's in this really odd shape, this really odd pose here. But let's see what we got. So I'm gonna go over here and just hit camera 7, and I want to put this to my frame. And this is gonna go a little slow, but we're gonna see what the hair does. That's all. Oh yeah, make sure I got my physics and stuff applicable ready. So everything's cool. Let's try to see what this looks like. So by frame, see there go hair pop. All that stuff's gonna be edited out. What I want is for her to come from behind the rock. See, that's the way. Yeah, that's the way I want the hair. Right there. I gotta fix the camera too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the physics here. So now that animation on the hair is locked in, pull this back. I'm going to hit play. Oh, my bad. Hold up. I got to go back and go to real time to see what it looks like. So here we go. Looks good. All right. I got to fix the camera. See, the camera has to be fixed now. So she comes out. If she comes out here, this looks okay until she gets about right here. The camera has to come up, so we gotta go find camera 7 and go into its modify panel. So this automatically selects the camera. I just want to work with the camera. That's all I want to work with right now. And this is camera 7, and it seems like I gotta transform here. I don't know what this is for, but all this, I guess all this is gonna have to be redone because, like I said, all this is gonna be cut off in black. So I have to do some things to the camera. And I think what I have to do to the camera is probably do this. Pull this view back some. I think that works. I think that works a lot better. And then it's here. So I don't know. Let me see if I just hit this. Pop here. Oh, I think I see it. Yeah, it's this. Delete that. There we go. Just a keyframe there. So I'm just adjusting the camera. So now I'm gonna go back here and hit some of these camera. I think right here. That's cool. Let me see. Come this way some. Alright. I'm just going to pull this around, and there we go. I'm just going to delete this. I don't think that's right, but I think this camera's locked on her. I think that's what it is. I think what the camera wants me to do is pull away some. Pull away from her some. Right here. And I'm going to just delete that. Alright, so I think I got that fixed. I got to go back and do some other things to her. I think I just might do the whole run cycle. Cool, I gotta go and probably fix this whole run cycle. I think she looks okay. Yeah, that's fine. I think I will pull this back a little bit. Okay, it's gonna cut off right about there. And pull this up. Grab these two keyframes. Let me show you what I'm doing. I'm doing some stuff on the other. So I'm gonna grab these two keyframes and I'm gonna pull this back here. Then we'll take this. I'm gonna pull this up to here where this lines up. I may have to. Maybe I have to pull this back so just a little bit. Pull these two a little bit further this way. Let me see. Let me go ahead and play this out. See what it looks like. I'm gonna move the end point a little bit closer this way. I think on this last one right here, last keyframe, I'm gonna have to pull her. Let me see. I'm trying to get a good shot in here. I think it's asking me to. If I want the shot, I won't have to pull this back. Let me see if that's a shot I want, people. So just gonna come from behind there. Pull this way some. I think that works right there. Let me see. Yeah, and then it can cut to this camera. Cut to this camera right here. And then I'll just pull this camera back and play it from here. So that actually works. That actually works for me. Alright, so this sort of kind of works. Let's see. Now it's time to preview. Let me see. Here. Go to edit motion layer. Here. I'm going to turn this down this way. And pull this up a little bit this way. Way better than what I had. She looked like she's all scrunched up. Alright, I'm gonna also do something to our bars right here. Twist these in just a little bit. Twist this in a little bit. I'm also gonna take her fingers. actually holding the gun. Put this in. Pull this in. She just needs 3 fingers. Actually holding each gun. Let's see. Pull this in. Pull this in. And pull this in. Some life in her face. Reach target. Oh, no, I don't want that. I want face key. So let's see. I always use a I guess angry. Nice little angry face there. Alright, so let's see how this looks in the camera. I know it's gonna. Looks like I'm good. I don't see no other expressions in there, so I'm gonna switch. Actually, I'm gonna go to camera 7. Yeah, she looks better. She looks, that run looks a little bit better now. She don't look all, she's all scrunched up and stuff. Yeah, it looks better. Yeah, she's running a little bit better now. Should put some spring in her breast there. I should do it. I always thought about doing that, but I'm like, yeah, no, maybe I should leave it alone. Yeah, she looks good. She looks good. All right, so that's done. So hold on, let me see her. Let me see what her face looks like. Put another expression in her face. Face key. More freaking Russians. Delete. Alright. That's done. Let's see. Angry face. I'll use this one. She's not angry no more. Okay. That's cool. Let's see what else we gotta do here. Yes, the atmosphere. Let me see. Scene. Let's see. Particle. It's got fog. I'm gonna replace this fog to ground fog. So I think I made this. I redid this when I had the. Yeah, I'm gonna replace this fog. I mean, the fog is okay. I'd rather have some ground. I'd rather have the ground fog. So we'll go to content. I'll go over here to particle. Let's see, where is it? I think it's the samples pack. Did you get the fog in? These applications. Use texture emitter. Clouds. The clouds really do come in handy. Dry ice. Where's the ground fog? Here it is, ground fog. This stuff works great. So I'm gonna click this. All right, it's in the scene. You just can't see it. I gotta hit this. I'm just gonna line it up with her. X, Y, Z. Center. Okay. And there it is right there. So I'm gonna come out and hit preview, then hit F, and there it is, just stuck in her butt. The next thing I'm gonna do is go over to the scene, and I'm gonna unhide both of my cameras. See the cameras in her head. See, cameras right there. But the other camera I'm looking for, where are you? Here it is. That's the camera I'm looking for. So I want to take the fog. I wish you can like hit control and drag. Oops, wrong thing. Go back. Go back. I need to get that particle, the ground fog. Alright, so I got that. I'm going to put this back onto the ground. I'm going to move this close to, just a little bit off from the camera here. So hit this. I'm going to remove object animation. And I got to put another ground fog in. So I'm going to do this. Where is it? Content. And I'm going to stick another ground fog in there. And I'm going to align it with this right here. On the X, Y, Z. You know what? I'm just gonna go back and line it with her again. Okay, so that's done. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this fog right there. And I'm gonna put it off to the side way over here. Actually, I should put it back here. I'm gonna take the fog and I'm gonna stick it back here. Cause the fog is really huge. But over here, it's not gonna. I gotta make it so that it's off camera. It's like off camera a little bit. Matter of fact, this one right here might be a little bit too close to camera. But we'll see once we run the scene. All right, so. Let me go back and see if that fog. Okay, the fog doesn't move. So let's see what I get. It's like absolutely nothing. See camera 7. Alright, so the fog needs a little bit more time to generate. Yeah. That's the problem. The fog needs more time to generate. The fog is not generating, so I gotta go into the timeline. Let's see. Like the fog ain't gonna activate until it gets all the way down here. That's when the fog is really gonna activate. So maybe I shouldn't even worry about it, but I will. So the fog needs how many frames? It needs around 500 frames, and I'm on at 200. So I wish I could make this stuff activate faster, but I have to get both the cameras back out again. Let's see. Modify. Scene. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't want to get this. I'm getting worried about the fog. I'll come back in a different day, but I just want to set this. I got the fog set up, so I got to go back and redo the character and the two cameras. So that's the character. Let me see. Check her constraints. See what she's constrained to before I decided to like start taking her out and stuff. Alright, so she's got a constraint here. this on, got this on, and I'm gonna click that. That should bring both of those cameras in. So I'm gonna grab all this animation data and move everything back. I just gotta make sure I get everything. Close this right here. I just gotta make sure I grab everything before I export it out. All this stuff. I may want to grab all this. So get all that. I'm good. Hit these constraints, both of these cameras. Constraints are good. Everything's cool. I just gotta move everything. So let's see if this works. So I have to move this. I have to move all this animation. I have to move all this stuff over here. To like right here. Grab this. Oh, lift up behind. Grabbed everything. Grab that. Make sure that's grabbed. I don't want to grab like the first frame, so let's go ahead and start dragging all this stuff down. 500. There we go. Grab it right here. Let's see what happens. Ah, the hair. Alright, I gotta go back and grab the hair. The hair is on a different... Put the hair in there. Alright, so we just gotta go back and select all this stuff again. So, low ponytail hair. That's all soft cloth. So you go to grab the soft cloth right there. And we'll go ahead, grab all this stuff. Keep away from the first frame. There we go. Let me see, make sure it's selected. Make sure that's selected. Everything except for this first keyframe here. Soft cloth is selected. Alright, so everything's cool. So I'm just gonna just close this. Slide this all the way down over to here. Now everything should be good. Cut this camera off right there. There it is. There's the smoke. There we go. Pull this over some.
Look, up in the sky. Super rad.
I think I can move that up.
Did you see me? I'm like a genie. Your mind is subconscious, feed it on your memory. Rip your lyrical line, rich chicks, medical bomb rips.
And going to remove the object animation. Nerd 2.
How you know when you like that? Super rap. How the hell it right there? Super rap. Notice that my let's go down. Say it with me.
I'll crank up some music.
Can it get his mic back? Super rap. I don't even want to fight back. Super rap. This is how my go down. Say it with me.
What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna just keep working. Hey, if anybody got some questions, just let me know.
I go anywhere, anywhere with you, 'cause you fill my mind, or you fill my mind. We could build a dream, start up something new. Let the old be dead, let the shadows leave my head. When the world is on your shoulders and you feel like falling over, just come a little closer. I'll be there for you, I'll be there for you. 'Cause when we are together, I know you feel the tension. Just let me in your head so I can be there for you, there for you. The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? The night is young, won't you sing for me? repeat. I could stay awake till the night is through, with you by my side, with you by my side. Though we've only met, let me dive into your ocean with my heart open. When the world is on your shoulders and you feel like falling over, just come a little closer. I'll be there for you, I'll be there for you. Cause when we are together, I know you feel the tension. Just let me in your head so I can be there for you, there for you. The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? The night is young, won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me? We do it on repeat. Do it on repeat.
Ay, I put the gin in the tonic and I mix it all up. I got some in the cut, I swinging my nuts. You got none. On probation, fill up my cup. I'm hot, son. I'm like police, not very much. I run back, right up in your ass just like a cold move. Brother, who is you? It never really matter who cooking this soul food. When the four dudes with a switch expertise on how to serve you with the verbal. Beat it's like beat, see color purple. I heard dude like her shoe, shooting that shoe commercial. Tight as Diebold on her cool. So much sauce that I hurt you. That was a virtue that a ninja never had, but how I get it back is stellar. Like Stella, we got the groove back. Who that? Like JT money. I want that JT money. Timberland be color honey. Mix the tea with the honey. Now why my girl color honey? Haha, that shit's funny. I think this beat very cunning. My 316 cold stunning. Without the stone, wood funky. Used to smoke like a junkie, but Oakland Park got me stunted. Funk it, I saved me some money. Then the rest of my stunning. Like 56, 101 it. Stroke game, field drumming. Bang gang, Dre drumming. Machine gang, bang drumming. I need a band like I'm drumming. I jam O's like I'm drumming. And your girl stay coming. While my dome stay buzzing. Now while my iPhone buzzing. You bugging niggas won't nothing. Just hit me up about fun and fill out a fast for or something. The reefer check me your money. That up the like me like Sunny. I need a new Honda, buddy. Kick like me with my buddies. With Monster Inc. like I'm Sully. Flow be like silly putty. Perform the game like it's putty. Her booty jiggle like putty. I hit it off like I'm putty. Yo, chill, dog, chill. Yo, chill out. Yo, chill out. Yo, chill out. Yo, chill out. I put the gin with the tonic and I mix it all up. Got some in the cut, I'm swinging my nuts. You got none. On probation, fill up my cup. I'm hot, son. Ay, like police, not very much. Ay, I defy way more than I comply. Ain't no wonder why. Just threw me under wave half the summer by. But now that I did a bit, my dick was dry. Got it close to God. Not making Jackson's like I and I. Baby, thought the ass spot. Ready to prosper like a spot. Man, my life so tangled. That mean I meet me the fattest not. Looking it from my angle to get your kango one ankle lock. Making a jangle jangle. Like when you put that thing in the lock. Little mango. Every box when I hit the spot. Make it a sprinkle. Next thing you know, it's raining a lot. Diggity dangle on automatic like a robot. This my single. Want the cheese like a government block. It be painful for all my ninjas locked in the box. You complain about the weather, switch one of them niggas spots. I'm representing the struggle, whether you like it or not. I just remember my cop, I just remember the pop, I just remember the slop, and I hated this shit. I'm jaded this shit. 60 days I pay for this shit. $60 a day and then they make you pay for this shit. I'm ready to bust a lip on every damn who made like a bitch. I'm ready to hit a lick on OCJ and save me a grip. I remember the days when I was really close to losing my grip. A nigga was calling baby, shit too busy hanging this shit. I had to call on G.O.D. and work my faith in this shit. I was in mid condition, but my heart was breaking this shit. Hit on the knees like, why the fuck would you take me through this? I pay 6 G's and all my tickets, Nicholson made me sit. Waking me up at 1 a.m. for quarter, still make me sick. They lost my paperwork, I couldn't get released, man, they slick. Then they wonder why this niggas hate police and shit. Treating me like an animal, I guess the beast this shit. If you be listening, I really hope you're keeping this shit. I put the gin in the tonic and I mix it all up. I got some. In the cut, I'm swinging my nuts. You got none. On probation, fill up my cup. I'm hot, son. Like police, not very much. I run. Ha. Yeah. Run. 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 Run.
it slow. Keep it there, then you go down low. Come on, girl, make me crazy. The way you're moving it all up on me. Like that, and you move it slow. Keep it there, then you go down low. Come on, girl, make me crazy. The way you're moving it all up on me. She's gonna leave this club tonight. Gonna leave it with me. What you gonna do when your friends are gone? What you gonna do? She's gonna leave this club tonight. Gonna leave it with me. What you gonna do when your friends are gone? What you gonna do? We shake those sexy hips. We lick those Reuben lips. Girl, you know just how to drop it. Keep it there and don't you stop it. You wanna tell me your friends are gone? I wanna tell you what's going on. Now it's time to get down to it. Come on, girl, I'll show you how to do it. Like that, and you move it slow. Keep it there, then you go down low. Come on, girl, make me crazy. The way you're moving it all up on me. Like that, and you move it slow. Keep it there, then you go down low. Come on, girl, make me crazy. The way you're moving it all up on me. She's gonna leave this club tonight. Gonna leave it with me. What you gonna do when your friends are gone? What you gonna do? She's gonna leave this club tonight. Gonna leave it with me. What you gonna do when your friends are gone? What you gonna do? She's gonna leave this club tonight. Gonna leave it with me. What you gonna do when your friends are gone? What you gonna do? She's gonna leave this club tonight. Gonna leave it with me. What you gonna do when your friends are gone? What you gonna do? We could live now, right now. Let me take you home. Let me show you how. We could live now, right now. Or we could dance a little longer. She's gonna leave this club tonight. Gonna leave it with me. What you gonna do when your friends are gone? What you gonna do? She's gonna leave this club tonight. Gonna leave it with me. What you gonna do when your friends are gone? What you gonna do? She's gonna leave this club tonight. Gonna leave it with me. What you gonna do when your friends are gone? What you gonna do? She's gonna leave this club tonight. Gonna leave it with me. What you gonna do when your friends are gone? What you gonna do?
Whoa, la 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 la. Whoa, la 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 la. Such a sudden eruption, a sweet sensation. I can hardly speak for you. My body's aching, my legs are shaking. I feel so weak. Without you, I'm restless. I see you, I'm breathless. I wonder, what is this? What is this thing you do? You do, you do, you do it to me. I can't be saved from going under. You do, you do it to me. What can I say? You got my number. Whoa, la la la.
Okay. So I let that render out. Let me see what I got. Nice particles. Oh, cool. Alright, so that's done. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to I gotta do this real quick. I want to save this. I might redo the whole run. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Okay, everybody, I'm going to take a short break. I'll be back. I'll be back in a little bit. I want to take care of some things. See if we got this part done. I got another 2 more parts of this to do. And then I'll be figuratively done. Alright, this is One Gun. I'm signing off. See you guys later.